who really do this, bro, for real.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys sitting pretty, 5-1 through 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
To throw on the first play, McCarthy. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
1 yard gain.
You look at this Cowboy defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or chip away at their timing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
McCarthy is set to throw it. This complete to Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. And Xavier Worthy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws, maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. The numbers a week ago for Henderson, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. Now the first carry here for the running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL at this point in the season. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
To the air with McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Let's go now.
And McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Well, design run for their run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion right here, Washington. Looking to throw McCarthy. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he will have the Giants first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Dallas offense set for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Wright. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Cowboys at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Check smash. Check smash.
Right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
3-yard line.
They'll set up the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Adonai Mitchell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. That time, a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And able to steer clear that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
A gain of 27 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And this one complete to Smith. Call it a gain of a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Will swing this out to Harvey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Pass to the sideline and put in. Now Brian Schottenheimer not happy on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag.
That's another Giants first down.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Ready up. Let's go.
Now receiver in motion left. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Parker Washington laying himself out in the end zone. And the Giants have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Torrey Horton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from capturing the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
But here the defense wins. And New York set to take the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. That matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now a give, running left is right. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll go right back to right. And he's taken down inside the 30. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
Giants 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nice move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. It's caught. Smith. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
In motion right here, Washington. So halftime is upon us on, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Up to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They got to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Torrey Horton with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devontae Smith. 77 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something, and they come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
A gain of 14.
A give for Henderson running to the right. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Man, and all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down and 4.
Hey, check that.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll set up to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. They'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Give up the middle, Scatterberg. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
This is taken around the 12. Well, a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now here come the Cowboys. Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. And Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick slant here to Smith. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. That's into the hands of Worthy. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. McCarthy off the play fake. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And take it right on the 30. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
60 bites.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Horton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and goal.
On 1st down, they'll stay right on the ground. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And Davis with it left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. A beast Hurst in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. New York set to take the field.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCarthy.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Scadaboo going to run it out of the gun.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants first down.
Now McCarthy. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here we go, set.
To the air with McCarthy.
He's got Smith here. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
On the handoff, this is Scadaboo.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Cam Scadaboo
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Hey, Smash Broncos. Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 96 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the
touchdown. Adnan Mitchell with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from going up by 30.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Set to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that. 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy.
And Geisman complete. And down to the 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Once more with Harvey.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd and 6.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Wright, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now out come the Giants. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. He's got it at the 15. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 54 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to 24. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Dallas offense set for this next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught inside the 5. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles.
That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to...
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Dallas, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they dipped to 2-5 now.